Thank you for that, Reese. It is National Banned Book Week, an annual event celebrating the freedom to read.
Yeah, it's also meant to spotlight attempts to censor books in libraries and schools. According to the American Library Association, the number of book challenges this year is expected to pass the record set last year. Between January and August, the ALA has documented 681 attempts to ban or restrict library resources. Over 1,600 titles were targeted. And
more than 70% of those attempts included multiple titles. That's compared to previous years where the majority of attempts only focused on a single book. Typically, these challenges are motivated by a desire to protect kids from certain kinds of content, and the top 3 reasons being cited are sexually explicit material, offensive language, and material that was, quote, unsuited to any age group. Yeah, so where do these challenges take place, you might wonder? According to data from 2019, 66% at public libraries, 19% at school libraries, 12% at schools, 2% at academic libraries, and 1% at prison libraries. But some businesses are refusing to cave to this banning pressure. Yeah, and Fox 17's Lauren Edwards joins us live from one bookstore where that's the case. Lauren, they're by design putting their controversial books on display.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing here at Schuler Books. And you can see all of their shelves are filled with books. But that display of the latest banned books, that's actually just behind these double doors right here. And when I was speaking with a few of the officials here at Schuler Books, they say they just want to make sure those banned books get special attention this week.
We're going back pretty far here with some of these. Lord of the Flies has been around for a really long time.
Tim Smith of Schuler Books pointing out some of the classics that are on display at their bookstore on 28th Street.
A lot of books like Richard Wright, you've got James Baldwin here, The Jungle.
These books are all on display for Banned Book Week, a week-long celebration that bookstores and others participate in to promote unity and freedom in reading, he says. It's been an annual event since 1982.
It's got a long history of exposing people to books that have been banned or challenged, and really bringing people together to celebrate this love of reading that we have.
According to Pen 100, an advocacy group that champions literature and human rights, there's currently over 1,150 books that are banned or challenged in the United States.
I think it's very dangerous to ban books. I think that reading should be a freedom, that anybody that wants to read can read what they want to read.
Stacey Heineman, who was browsing the store on Monday and has a teenage son, says the responsibility should fall on the parent to decide what's good for their children to read.
I think families can have discussions about whether that's appropriate for their kid based on their age and their maturity level.
And she liked all the books on display at Schuler. Tim Smith says so far many other customers like her have liked the display too, which they plan to keep up beyond this week.
Books are a great way to go to different places, have different experiences than is your lived experience. And so it's great to have this wide variety of books for people to look at and choose from.
So Banned Book Week goes on all week long until the 24th, and Schuler Books isn't the only place that's doing any sort of celebration. I'm told that there's displays in Lowell, in Grand Haven, and also at Central Michigan University. Reporting live here in Grand Rapids, Lauren Edwards, Fox 17 News.